Okay, okay. So we're on the road to Iron Fist only. We're in Gold 2. I just had a pretty toxic game. Uh, let's see. Just gonna get straight into it. I've been on a, getting to that's last season. That's also last season. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yeah, here. Getting to getting to Gold. Is this also last season? Oh no. Yeah, Rocket's pretty strong. The more I tried a few characters, but um once I hit gold, I was really like Iron Fist only. Um I do want to like try out the characters, but like most of these games I'm just playing Iron Fist mainly. I have to, you kind of have to fail to get out of silver. Um but as you can see, I'm just been playing Iron Fist most of my games. So this recent one, it was pretty toxic. Um kind of like how plat or kind of how like Diamond was last season. But I had a pretty decent game, so we're gonna go through. Hold on. So this guy, so pretty much as if you see like, if you see, hold on. I gotta make sure the audio's on. Okay, now my mouse is gone. Why did I do that? Okay, we don't have audio. Okay, so we have audio. Um, but if you see, I'm gonna lock Iron Fist, and then someone else is gonna want Iron Fist, and that's the main person who's gonna start the toxicity. Look, almost at the same time that he clicked, I already locked, and he wanted me to switch, but I didn't. This is the smart dodge. Yeah. So here we go. So here I'm just flanking because in my last game the tanks kind of just got too much base. So I just want to just poke them before the team can notice. You don't really want to do that because it's an overextend. Even if flanking with Iron Fist is just an overextend generally. See, I was behind her. And this is a shield. You don't want to be in situations where that stuff could just happen. So we instantly lose point there because I was the only one that overextended. In the first half, this Emma Frost overextends like half, like the whole time. So yeah, I'm gonna try and defend just to get space. Yeah, I didn't know Charlotte could stun me out of my heal. That's actually huge. I still need to work on like my movement. But you'll see where I excel when it comes to Iron Fist. Just huge pressure, contesting point. Now that I could actually do damage enough for people to like not want to fight me head on. Right now we're just, like we really just getting rushed this whole first half. No team comp. Everybody's staggered. I forced that ult out. Well, I didn't technically. But, and then Scarlet ults. They're just ulting the ult. Like, these aren't even smart ults at this point. I'm just gonna watch because I need at this point I'm just like really confused as to why I'm the only one anywhere near point. So I just want to watch where my team is at. So right there, Cloak is ahead, and then like I guess my Rocket was healing the rest of the team. So I just there. But we do take point. That mag just ults their backline for no reason. I'm glad you can't hear comms because my team is like, the comms are going crazy at this point. Like after that mag ult, everybody's pissed because that was terrible. And Emma's solo on point, even though she's an off tank. So now I have to reinstate some type of pressure to stagger them. Missed my kick. Scarlet turns around because she's been looking for me this whole game. I'm just gonna play off my tanks here, and you're gonna see like I'm gonna try and play off my tanks. They're still gonna get no value. Look at this. They scatter. We got 2 ults off. I don't know where Emma is looking at. Where did she go? Like, hold on. I'm about to pause it because I actually don't know where she went. Look where she's at, bro. Look where she's at compared to where the point is. This is the one that starts like complaining about me not doing enough damage. So I just want y'all to see, like, look where I'm at. I'm getting the Scarlet Witch. She's focusing the healers. She's in this corridor. Look, my team. Look at my team. Look what I'm doing. And then I'm the problem, right? I'm the problem because we lose point here. Watch. What is she doing? What is she doing? Look, I died. What is she doing? And this is gonna say me being on point. I'm in the wrong role for being on point. But whatever. That's just typical ego. And then she tries to win point alone. Obviously that doesn't work. Gets the res that I should have had. And then again tries to take stuff alone, take fights alone with nobody to help her. Like Emma is strong, but she's not that strong, bro. She's not strong enough to solo a team. So we're gonna go back to me. I'm just fighting this Thor. Like majority of this second half, this Thor is taking the ones. And I'll say like Thor is probably the only tank that could actually fight Iron Fist on equal footing. So I'm pretty much cooked. Look, I'm trying. Look at this is a good example. Like I just did so much damage, but we're percentage-wise we're at the same. But he has all his abilities still. So I have to hit him. It's just not an ideal situation against Thor. But luckily Thor was not with his team. The same as Emmer. Their tanks are just kind of going. Our tanks are just going off on their own. I kind of do that just to taunt the team. Like use my abilities before the fight, just to lead the charge. I don't want to get caught in that because I want all my health at this point. I'm not actually doing something for the team. But then Invis ults. And look. The whole team is on me. The entire team is on me. I want to look up my healers here. Raccoon had an angle. Right? It's alright. Both healers had an angle to heal me, but the tilt is just in full right now. We're gonna bring it back, but the tilt is just in full right now. I'm trying not to get staggered, and somehow, like my Emma Frost is doing the exact opposite. Watch her ult this one. Terrible ult. I ult to try and get some value, but that was just way too early. It was just way too early. Our healers weren't even pushed up. We're just all using ults here, trying to force something. Even though we need an entire minute to win this. They still have some dead. We just use all of ours. Our team is extremely staggered. And look, every time we're staggered, I try my best to wait for the team. But this door just pushes on me. He literally looks for me because he knows I'm gonna be somewhere nearby. He knows I'm not gonna push up. Emma Frost could have stopped that. And then we lose that half here. This Psylocke honestly isn't doing bad. So I don't blame her for complaining about me playing Iron Fist. But the moment Emma Frost stepped in, it's like, bro, I don't want to hear anything from you. And then we completely switch it up. They go Iron Man because they can't play tank clearly. And we're gonna see an entire shift here. And the Mantis was actually carrying the comms with positivity. So look, now that our Iron Fist is actually creating some type of pressure for the team, we could find some room to get kills. See how all that Iron Fist had to do was do a little bit of damage to help me out. A little bit. Just a little bit. So we can find kills. There's no reason why we should both be taking solo fights. Ever. My abilities back here. See, just a little bit of pressure. And look, we're just pushing them all back, like sheep, really. The store is nothing now. See, just that little bit of pressure he's doing. I died at this strain that was like a mile away.
Nobody can hang with the pulse cannon.
He's going huge. He could actually play the game, just not his tank. Watch me do the fly tech here.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I'll say when it comes to tech, his bunny hop tech is way harder than Spider-Man's, but in that same regard, his like other techs are much easier. The store is no longer a problem. Same with the Strange. The Strange should have died, but our team is still fairly staggered. So I'm gonna try and stagger them. Where's the cloak? Under that. Me and Iron Man could do something huge. He's looking for cloak. She's up front. He gets one of their healers though, which is not bad. Then died. But I trade that. Same with someone else. I could look at other characters, but like it really doesn't matter. It's mainly just this army and Iron Man most of this game. And this dude who was complaining, he switched to tank because apparently we needed a dive tank for this comp. I'm gonna pressure this Scarlet because I knew she has ult. I couldn't get her in time, so I'll just set it back out. But the more actually came to play, so I pop ult and go huge here. 2. I'm just gonna keep them here. I'm scared. I already got 2. And somehow I get 3 still. I might die here because oh no, close down. I get 4. Interesting. I'm not sure why I died there, but I did.
Ready to radiate.
Let's see how we retake this. I'm at side door. Hulk is up front. This witch might die. Did push her out of position. Door's behind. He's lost. Very overextended. Very lost. Very overextended. So many mistakes. So many mistakes on both ends. This is a huge mistake here. I had to escape, but then their team just chases me down. I don't know why they decided that I was priority there, but the Scarlet Witch and the Thor just decided to turn around and get me after I was overextended. Very good play on their part. They win this now. We're doing pretty good. Keep up pressure while we're down. I'm pretty sure the Hulk can be there. I'm not gonna go back though. As you see, I'm just doing so much damage. So much damage. We're all doing a lot of damage actually, but I kind of had to wait for the Hulk to go in, but I didn't notice. So I just pushed that Scarlet out of position. She definitely has ult. She's chilling there. So I'm just gonna wait and watch for ults here. Pressure this Strange. I only gets one and no position. We still have pretty even grounds, but they have all the ults. Iron Man can count us. He doesn't. But it's fine. They don't really get much to there. I'm in their backline trying to stagger. Huge pick on Scarlet Witch. I think I get greedy here because I'm about to get ult, so I might try and go for another pick. Oh no, I just take a point so we don't lose space. Get a lot of space there. Stay up for way longer than I should have. They all missed me, I guess. And then we cloak back in. Three damage ult. I kill this Scarlet out of her ult. Huge. And then I think this is just game here. Couldn't find that it is, unfortunately. But I do kill both their champs. And then find it is again. And from this point, it's just over. I think our push was much stronger. Clearly by the time. We had a few slip ups there. Mainly when I overextended. But I'm very over dependent on our healers actually clutching for me. So this lineup worked, so we're really just gonna keep this here, even on defense. They switched it up a little bit. Hawkeye, Hawkeye's the only switch here because they switched last round. Thor wasn't working when we switched the 3 DPS. Yeah. Iron Man dies there, but I get the 2. Death means nothing now. Just gotta keep pressure up. Hitting everybody I can. I see this Hawkeye's low, so I'm gonna focus on him. Hawkeye could be the biggest problem because he could nullify healer ults pretty easily. But no one's looking at me still, so I'm kind of just gonna hold point and they get nothing. They get almost no time. And then on attack, we're kind of just arguing in spawn. Keep up the energy. This damage boost actually is huge. Damage boost twice. Okay. So I'm gonna go for a big flank. Get someone out of position here. Because I knew it was gonna be someone up high. Then I have to get out. Just barely get out. Just barely. This Punisher chases me. I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's dead here. Iron Man, or Namor steals my kill there. Wait, Namor actually stole my kill there. Wow, Namor literally stole that. From nowhere. From nowhere. From out of nowhere. But that's the only kill, and then we kind of just win that because any kill. They're all low here, so I'm gonna clean up to 4, 5. I don't know where 6 was, but 5 is a lot. So. Yeah, and I don't get MVP, but hey, we won. We won with 33 kills. We had the same amount of kills as MVP, less deaths. How did he get MVP actually? Wait. Oh, more passive damage, of course. More passive damage. Yeah, makes sense. And yeah, that was pretty much my most intense gold gameplay to date.